Alright guys, welcome back to Season 8 in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. This is officially the first episode of a Kirby game that I'm releasing as of this year. And, of course, I already began the year off with 2 Pokemon episodes, but I'm going to release 2 more today. Well, that's until much later, but regardless, I digress. It's time to get back into Kirby's Return to Dreamland again, as we usually do, to now tackle, of course, a new mode in the game, as many of you may have recalled from the last episode, since I just finished up Story Mode. That being, of course, Extra Mode. Now, there isn't anything specifically huge I can mention about this new mode. It basically functions the same as the main mode in the game, but it's much more difficult. So, yeah. As we may have expected by now, it's kind of the same agenda as in the last episode, simply because of the fact that, you know, it's just the same as the main story, only much more difficult. Which is obvious given the fact that this is Extra Mode, so, yeah. Hopefully I don't die as many times as in the story mode playthrough, because I died a total of 11 times throughout that entire gameplay. I died 5 times or 4, I think, in World 4, 5 in World 5, or 4, I think, 2 I think in World 6, and then 1 in World 7. So, hopefully I can do a better job in this. But I'm not going to expect it to be easy, though. So, this is definitely going to be a strict challenge for me. Hopefully I can go through Extra Mode and not get hit as many times, but I don't know. I love how swag and Meta Knight is in the intro. It's just so good, I love it. Like you can't hate on him. You can't hate on Meta Knight. Meta Knight's the boy when you need him. I like King Dedede a lot, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of King Dedede, but even then, Meta Knight's also a good character. He really proved his might against most of the bosses that I encountered in the Planet Robots episode, in specifically episode number, if I can remember, number 8? Or no, number 6, where he was just destroying the bosses like nuts, and same for Kirby too. But, I think there's a good possibility that I may end up doing good in this one. So, I can't hate on it too much. I still don't know how the rest of the series is going to really function due to how most of the episodes are going to really, you know, fit during the series. Even though this is only just Season 8. But I think this is going to turn out pretty well. Just as long as everything goes well for Season 8, and I don't end up dying that many times, same for the other seasons as well, I should be good. But then again, I'm not entirely certain. This is only just Season 8, so yeah. But I do have to keep in mind that this is Extra Mode we're talking about here, so this is going to be far more difficult than the last one that we tackled. So yeah. Let's just hope for the best and see if we can beat Extra Mode. We just have to get lucky. Alright, time for Special 1-1. Special 1-1, Cookie Country. Alright. Since this is Extra Mode, this means it's going to be far more difficult than the last one, so I gotta keep that in mind. Plus my health bar is much lower than what happened earlier, because it's green and it's much shorter. So that's the other thing I gotta warn myself about. Alright. Kind of get that agenda from the last game? Let's do it. What am I doing? Get rid of that guy. Ooh, comboed! I did not mean to run on that guy. That was completely on accident. I'll prefer Cutter over Sword any day of the week. I know a lot of people like Cutter, but, I know a lot of people like Sword, but I'm just not a personal big fan of Sword because it doesn't do that much damage. It does if you're good at the ability, but I'm not really good with Sword in comparison to most abilities. A lot of them in the game I'm good with. Don't get me wrong, I understand that, but there's a few in the game that I'm just not that personally good at, and are not my personal favorites. So while Sword is a good ability, it's just not one of my favorite abilities, is all I'm trying to say, okay? I'm not saying that Sword is a terrible ability, because it isn't, but it's just one of those abilities I don't really usually use that much. It's not a usual kind of ability that I use that often, so keep that in mind. In Extra Mode, by the way, in areas where there's a key, there are now Hunter Scarfies in here. I would advise being very careful with these Hunter Scarfies. Okay, that was completely on accident. But you do have to be careful with those Hunter Scarfies. They can really be a big pain to deal with in extra mode. So, I would highly advise being careful. Alright, let me get rid of these Cappies so it doesn't become a big issue. I can deal with a Hunter Scarfie and that's it. Alright, there's the first energy spear. You got an energy spear! Energy spears are scattered across the land. Try to find all the hidden ones. You bet I will, just like I did last time. Get rid of that guy. I was hoping that the ability was gonna fall down. It turned out it actually bounced all the way at the top. I don't know why, but you know, it's what happened, so it's whatever. I know that thing just was gone in one hit. Alright then. Okay, this one apparently is much more solid, but I don't get why that last guy just got destroyed. That's what I don't understand. Okay, well, whatever the case might be, yeah. I'm still sticking with Sword for now. I know it's meant to be a reference to Link, and I understand that, but Sword's not an ability I usually use. Only during certain cases it might be, but not in every single situation. And sure enough, there's the Ultra Sword. Alright, immediately get rid of this. Ultra Sword, come back! Let's do it! There we go. Are you kidding with me, Kirby? Look, he legit just ran into that cut. Come on, Kirby. This is no time for you to fail early on in the episode. Come on, bruh. This is only the first episode of Season 8 and already you're screwing over like that? Come on, bruh. Here we go! Oh, I almost skipped that donut. I didn't realize till the last minute that I actually skipped that thing. There we go! Alright. So we're so good. There you go, Kirby! That's how to do it. The other dimensions, by the way, are now a reddish-purple in color instead of being the usual blue color scheme like they were last time. So keep that in mind. Do this too. Alright, let me give this. Alright, now I can leave over to the next dimension. Let's go. And by the way, this reddish kind of deal is much faster than the regular one, so... What are you doing? Kirby! I have no idea what he's doing, bro. I don't know why he wasn't sucking up that thing, by the way. There we go. Come on, Kirby! Thank you. Kirby told you a pro with this, though. That's the thing. I'm immediately getting rid of that guy. Thank you very much. Alright, fire or a sword? Definitely going with sword, because I'm not about to use fire. It's Spear Doomer EX! Alright, I gotta admit, I gotta have to still remember that these bosses are in EX mode now, so they're much more difficult than their previous incarnations. Dodging that, thank you very much. Thankfully, I'm not gonna get hit by that. Oh, I thought you was gonna get me! No! I don't think so, my boy. Just because you're called Spear Doomer EX does not mean you're more intimidating. Look at the damage you're taking, son. Oh, that's a new attack. He can create a vortex that'll suck you in, basically, but it doesn't really suck you in. It just makes you get stuck so that, you know, he can attack you. It does hurt you, however, if you do actually touch it, so keep that in mind. Hey, Kirby guarding like a pro! Wait a minute! And just let that go on. Come on, guys! That wasn't even a challenge! Alright, so we're off to a pretty good start, although I have a bad feeling I'm going to die multiple times in the next couple of episodes after this. I don't know why, but I do, actually. So, even if I were to say that there is no possibility or chance I'm going to end up losing alive throughout the rest of the deal, I don't think there's a good chance I will actually survive throughout them either, so... yeah, I don't know. But we'll find out what happens. This is only the first episode of Season 8. This is no time to get all, you know, nitpicky, so... What, already? Alright then. Kirby's got the moves, man, no matter the game, okay? I don't care what it is. No matter if it's Star Allies or anything, he's still got the moves, though. Alright. I guess with that being said, that's gonna wrap up this first episode of Season 8. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys next time when I, of course, come back for the next episode. So, till next time, guys, I'll see you later. Until next time, bye.